nitrate removal facility here in Des Moines has been running for almost 90% of this year.
Its Central Iowa Water Works says that's because starting in January, it saw high nitrate levels in all three of our drinking water sources. Local 5's Emma Stroner is live in studio this morning. Emma, one question people have is about all this rain we're getting. Does that have any impact on the nitrates in our water?
Yes, it does. So Central Iowa Water Works says rain does lead to fluctuations with nitrate concentrations in our rivers and water sources. There's an interesting dynamic here, though, that I learned from Larry Weber. He's the director of IIHR Hydroscience and Engineering at the University of Iowa. He says if the rainfall exceeds the capacity of the soil it rains onto, that surface water can run directly into streams and actually dilute nitrate concentrations. But then the soil becomes more saturated, causing the volume of water through tile drainage systems to go up. That leads to nitrate levels to rise. Weber says in many cases, they will actually go up higher than they were before the rainfall. He says the same type of mechanism happened during this winter as well, leading to that early usage of the nitrate removal facility.
We had an early snowfall that landed upon unfrozen soils. So when that snow slowly melted, it predominantly went into the soil column as infiltration and saturated our soils and kept our tile lines running at higher volumes throughout the winter than what they typically have been over recent history.
Weber believes as long as we continue with either normal or elevated rainfall throughout this year, it's going to be a high nitrate load year. We do know from most recent data pulled from March 31st that all three water sources here in Des Moines were coming above the EPA's nitrate standard of 10 milligrams per liter, but all drinking water has remained below that level after it's treated in the facility. And Central Iowa Water Works says they haven't had to run the facility this early since 2015, and that both this year and last year have come with higher use days. Now, if you remember last year, we did have a water shortage plan in place back in June due to high nitrate concentrations. And Executive Director Tammy Madsen says there isn't a way to predict whether that'll happen again, but they do note that just because there's high nitrates now doesn't mean there will be later. Joseph.